Welcome to the predicted 11. Welcome to the predicted 11. A little bit sombre in the studio today because we are recording this after the defeat.
After we got cheated.
We got defeated.
After we got cheated.
Against Man United.
After we got cheated by the cheats. And obviously, thank you to the predicted 11 for inviting me.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be a good thing or not, really. Like, you know.
What do you mean? Has it been good before?
You know, listen, How
are you, Lee? Sorry.
I'm okay.
And how is your back? Is it?
Back's a lot better.
Oh, that's good.
And to be honest, I'm not that. I'm disappointed we lost the game and all that, but it happens.
It does happen. It does happen.
They were the better team on the day.
That I don't agree.
In my opinion.
Yeah, in your opinion.
In my opinion,
yeah,
I think they were.
Yeah.
But it took 2 wonder goals to beat us with us
and what
playing
about the handball?
very, very
What about
poor.
the 2 handballs? The handball by Dorgu and the handball by Harry Maguire?
The Harry Maguire one's not a handball.
No,
It's his hand, but
yeah, it hits his hand.
It, but you
no,
can't,
but
it's not deliberate handball tie. Come on, we had that one with Odegaard, the same thing.
Yes, but Lee, may I remind you, if it's not deliberate handball, I remember at Chelsea a couple of seasons ago, I don't know who shot it at William. It hit his hand and it was straight handball. So why is that not the same then?
Because the rules have slightly changed a little bit.
What rules, really? This is nonsense.
I mean, like, you don't want to be given a penalty for that.
No.
And also, I'm going to say this. It isn't conclusive whether it's handball or not. It might have hit his hand, it might not have.
But it's not their job.
Hear me out first.
Yeah, sorry.
You can't see if it's handball or not.
But that's their job.
But look, I've watched it 4 or 5 times. If I can't say it's handball, and I want to see it as handball, how can they? And it's a wonderful strike. You don't really want goals chopped off of that.
I don't care about that, Lee. First of all, Lee, it's not your job. That is their job. And you know I said something off air, and I can't say it now. That's their job. That is why they are there.
What did you say off air?
Well, I can't say what I said off air, but it wasn't now because I don't really say those things. I'm not going to say those things on air because I'm on air. I'm going to be very respectful. It's their job.
Why?
Lee.
Why can't you say what you feel? Why can't you say what you feel?
No, I'm saying what I feel. But at the same time, when we're lucky enough to listen, we're lucky enough to be anywhere, to have any kind of input. So when we have input, we have to be respectful and we have to be mindful of the respect to show people. But what I'm saying, Lee, is that that's fine if you could have watched it 18 times. That is their job to get it right. And to tell me that's their job to get it right.
What were you saying earlier on?
I was saying something else. But I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Lee, that is their job to get it right. And if you can't get it right, what have you got it for? That's your job. I'm sorry, inconclusive is not good enough. It's not like having a lie detector test and saying he's inconclusive. But it can't be. But Lee, that's what. Sorry, Lee. This is VAR. Why have you got the system? What's inconclusive? What do you mean inconclusive? That means it's handball. You don't want to give handball. I've never ever seen them say it's inconclusive with us. Have you ever seen a decision when it's inconclusive with us going our way?
Well, yeah. Well, listen. You can go back to the Kai Havertz one against Aston Villa.
Exactly.
They went with the on-field decision. Now, I think at the end of the day...
Lee, sorry.
No, hold on.
Yeah, go.
If the referee would have given the handball, VAR would have said it's inconclusive, we have to go with the on-field decision. They went with the on-field decision.
Which is ridiculous. Because, Lee...
You can't say it was definitely handball.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's their job. That's what you've got.
Yeah, but if
the
you
system
can't definitely
No, but that's not good enough. I'm sorry. You make a decision either way. You make a decision.
Well, the ref said play on.
No. But what I'm saying is that...
Mendy stopped, by the way. He stopped.
Do you see what I mean? Look at that.
Well, should he have stopped?
No, but should he not? Should he expect VAR to do the job? Look, he stopped. Look at that. The thing is, Lee, sorry to interrupt you. That's why I said, with that one with Kai, Ivan Nielsen scored the same goal for Bournemouth at Emirates and the goal was given. This is what I'm talking about. So how is that right? Kai's was disallowed. Ivan Nielsen scored the same goal. He went to VAR, they gave it. So you tell me how...
listen, you can go on about VAR and the rights and wrongs of it.
They're not good enough.
It's crap.
But I don't think it is, Lee. I think the people...
Well, you can consider...
No. The system is not. It's the people do not know how to implement it properly. And I don't want to hear it's because that's your job. You said that you saw it 4 times, you couldn't tell. That's not your job. You've got the angles. You've got everything in St. George's Park. Why are you saying it's inconclusive? Because you don't want to disallow the goal. But if we score like that, like I said, Lee, sorry, when we beat Leicester a couple of seasons ago, Leandro scored a worldie. The goal was disallowed for a handball by Ben, even though his hand was by his side. So this is what I'm saying. How can you disallow that goal and give that one? This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, listen, we'd be here all day doing that, and I agree with you.
They're not good enough. They're not good enough, and that's why Manchester United won. And they deserve to win. And they cheated.
We are here for the predicted 11, not VAR. Right?
Yeah.
So we've got Kairat, is it? Kairat?
Kairat. And by the way, sorry to interrupt again, Lee. I don't know, not you, because it's me that said it, owe them a big apology because I said that they're from Hungary, they're from Kazakhstan. So I do apologise to Kairat for saying you'll come from, obviously no disrespect to Hungary, they're actually from Kazakhstan. So I got that wrong, so I do apologise.
No, listen, you know, I don't think a lot of people
would know,
anyway. Listen, I'm going to be honest with this game. I'm making wholesale changes.
Yeah, so am I.
Right?
So am I.
And I'm at the point now where we're not clicking up front. If you do the business...
Well, we clicked up front against Inter Milan, didn't we?
Yeah, but I'm talking about in the
Premier
league.
League.
I think there's a chance now. Yeah. I think it's a free-for-all. If you play well, you've got a chance of playing now, right? You know. Okay. So who are you going for in goal?
So you want me to do my own? Of course, it's got to be.
I'm going Kepa as well. Yeah, I'm going Kepa in goal. That is what I'm going for there.
And it's going to be wholesale changes. So first of all, Miles will come in.
Oh, right. Well, I'm not putting Miles here, but go on.
Okay. Miles will come in. Then...
Christian Mosquera.
Yeah, he will come in.
I'll tell you what, I've gone.
Christian Norgard as well. They are coming in.
Oh, right.
And Ben as well. Ben will come in. So
that's your back four?
That's my back four.
Okay.
William and Gabriel M2 will be rested. And then in midfield...
Hold on. Yeah. We're going to go... Hold it there.
Yeah.
That's your back four,
that's
right?
That's my back four, yeah.
So if we can zoom on the camera on the top there, that is the prediction for...
Kairat.
For
FC Kairat.
For Thai.
FC Kairat, I think it's FC Kairat Almaty, I think.
I'm changing that back.
Okay, go on.
All right, so we're looked down. I want to see at the end of the day who's the closest. We'll have a little breakfast on this, I think. Who's got
really?
the nearest one? Yeah.
Who's going to pay for it?
Well, who's going to pay for it?
AFTV.
So AFTV are going to pay for a breakfast. Who forfeits this, like, no? I'm going to go in Kepier there.
Okay.
Right, and I'm bringing in Calafiori. Right, if he's fit.
Oh, if he's fit,
100% fit, and he's training, so I'm going to go with him
That's
there.
All right.
That's my zoom on the top. Well done, Joe. You are the man. That is my back four, right?
Okay.
Midfield. What are you going for?
Well, Ebereche is definitely coming in.
SA coming into the top there. Yeah.
Yep.
Don't forget Marino and Declan Rice are suspended.
Right. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. So. Right, okay.
Ah, you've messed it up here, haven't you?
I have, because now...
Right, because you've got Odegaard back there.
No, I didn't put...
Yes, you have. I'm not sorry, Odegaard. You've got
Norgard. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
so you want to change that?
You're right, yeah, I suppose so.
Right, Norgard into there, right, okay.
Yeah, it's true, it's true.
Okay.
I thought you said Odegaard, I thought you meant... Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
And then Gabriel J...
What, in midfield?
No, Gabriel on the wing.
I don't. We're not doing the wings at the moment.
Okay, so...
Do you want me to give you what I'm doing for midfield?
I can, but I can't see anyone else, because I don't want to play...
I can.
Martin the rest. Oh, it's going to have to be...
I can. Miles Lewis-Skelly.
Ooh.
Into midfield. Because obviously he's not our left back no more, right?
Okay, that's a great shout, you know.
He was...
oh, you've bailed me out here.
He's not playing left back. He's fourth choice left back, right?
Yes.
So why not give him the chance in midfield?
Yes. Absolutely.
That is my team so far.
Brilliant. I didn't know you were that clever, Lee.
I'm
just joking. I didn't know you were that clever, because you're very, very clever. So
right, would you go with it?
Yeah. You know what? Listen, you've bailed me out. I can't even argue. That's absolutely superb.
Right.
Fantastic thinking. So up front, well, first of all, Gabriel M1, yes. Gabriel M1 on the left, and Noni on the right.
Okay. Well,
And-
before we come into this,
Yeah,
right, no, okay, I'm happy with that. Like,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
mind you, he's got an improvement on here. That was a shocker. Yesterday.
Wow. I don't even did he come on that long.
Dan Potts called him Forrest Gump from there on, like, run, Nonny, run.
Yeah, no, but Forrest Gump can run really fast.
I'll tell you what, he's exciting, isn't he? But he just got he runs the ball out of play. There's no room.
Yeah, but then but to be fair, he started to remember he got an injury, so I think he's had positive performances.
Okay, who are you putting up top?
Up top, if he's fit, it would be Kai. If he's fit, I'll definitely give him a start. If he's
Right,
fit, definitely.
you are on the wavelength for me. Right.
Yep.
That would be my team.
Yeah, me as well. I don't see no problem in that at all.
Right. So that is what we are saying, right?
Yes.
What about this though?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Calafiori's not fit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to put Miles Lewis-Skelly back into
there.
left
Okay,
back.
okay.
So
So
opens it up, right?
Right.
What about if we put Kai Havertz as the midfield player?
I split that, but what? So play with a false nine then, basically.
No, as a left-sided 8. He's played there before.
Okay. So who's going to play up front then?
We'll come to that in a minute.
Okay, all right.
All right. So that could be an option. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. It could be an option.
It could be an option. Yeah.
Are you in the comments?
I'm happy with
I
that.
want to know if that is an option for you before the kick-off. Kai Havertz playing in that position there in midfield, right? Me personally, I'm playing Miles Lewis-Skelly there, right? And I'm playing Kai Havertz up front. But if Calafiori's not fit, we don't know, like.
Yeah.
So we're going to go there.
Yeah.
Say that Kai is playing in midfield.
Yes.
Who are you putting up top?
Wow. It's going to have to be Gabriel J again.
What, and not Gyökeres?
No. Because Victor would, anyway.
Well, go on, give us your reasons.
Victor would maybe start against Leeds. But Gabriel J, listen, he's his first start. Obviously, he didn't play as well as he would have liked. But I'd still persevere.
So you're actually...
Still sticking with him.
That's a good point. You're actually looking at playing Jesus because
Give him match time.
Give him a little bit more time for the Leeds game as well. So you're thinking one ahead on the Leeds game.
Absolutely.
Right, cool. So I can understand that.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you've got to play Wednesday and then we're playing Saturday. So there's not a lot of turnaround.
No, there's not.
For a lot of these players, right?
Because then you could maybe start Victor against Leeds. But I'd still give Gabriel J some time, you know what I mean, to get up his match fitness.
Right, and that is why you're playing Havertz in there if everybody,
absolutely.
Because say for instance, because
if Kai's there, then
we're putting Jesus back in here at the moment.
If Kai's there, I'd put Gabriel J on the bench with Victor.
Right, and what you're actually saying then is
match time, match minutes.
Okay.
To build up his fitness.
Okay.
And yeah.
Gyökeres, you're saying, is definitely going to start. We're up on the top bit in it. Gyökeres is going to start against Leeds. That's why you're not playing him in this game.
Absolutely.
You're not going to actually say to him, like, fill your boots for this game and get a few goals. You're not thinking that.
I'm hoping I am, but that's to build up your match fitness. But when it comes to Leeds, Victor's still going to start.
All right,
because you're not fit.
What about these? What about Martinelli? Is he just filling in for this game? Or has he got a chance of playing against Leeds? Is this what's your thinking? Does Trossard
possibly
been rested?
Leandro didn't play well against.
This is how I see it. Right? This is how I see it.
Yeah.
Saliba, Gabriel rested.
Absolutely.
Whatever. Timber rested. Whatever happens,
and David as well.
David, yeah. Whatever happens, they come back in.
100%.
Right.
100%.
I don't believe. I'm going to say Saka as well.
Yeah, Bukayo comes back in.
I think Declan Rice comes straight back in.
Yes, that's right. That's right. And then Bukayo, yeah. Declan Bukayo.
I think Zubamendi's got to worry about his position.
Well, I wouldn't. Not after. I know that it was his mistake, but I think he's been outstanding this season. And
so you'd bring him back in.
100%.
So it doesn't matter what these do. Well, what about Eze? Is Odegaard? What is your thoughts on that?
I would still play with Martin, but Eberechi.
Really, Steve?
Well, absolutely. Because I'm looking at a team that have done so well, and a blip can happen. I'd still bring in Martin, but Eberechi has got a chance. If he plays well, he's got a chance to maybe start if Mikel wants to freshen it up. But I'll still stick with Martin, but Eberechi can show why he should be in.
Okay, I like that. I like that the loyalty you're showing to Martin and all that. Like, yeah.
Thank you.
If Eze comes in, 2 assists, 3 goals,
Then he starts on Saturday.
even though it's against a team.
Absolutely, because he would be.
So he's got
fire.
an opportunity. What you're saying to him is now, this is your opportunity, Eze,
Yes.
by the way,
Yes.
to come and play in the first set.
Absolutely.
And I think that's got to be said about Martinelli as well. If Martinelli plays well, he got actually against Portsmouth. Let's just talk about
Yeah,
Martinelli.
he did. No, he did.
Actually
He did.
against Portsmouth.
And he didn't come on. He was strange that he didn't come on yesterday. He's strange that he didn't come on at all yesterday.
Yeah, so he gets a hat-trick, doesn't play in the next game.
Yeah.
Comes on against Inter Milan.
Yes.
Lovely pass and everything like
Absolutely.
that. Doesn't get no minutes.
Yes.
Are you saying to him now, right, this is your opportunity now?
Absolutely.
If you fluff your lines, he comes back in. But if you put in a performance, you've got it for the game against
Absolutely.
them. Because I think we've got to make changes against
Absolutely,
Leeds.
absolutely. No, I do as well. I do.
Right, okay. Big question. Right? We've gone with Kai Havertz up front.
If he's fit, yeah.
If he's fit. Right? Well, he's trained he was training in Milan. If he's fit.
Yeah.
What happens if he scores hat-trick? Are you still playing Gyökeres?
Possibly, because is Kai fit enough? Because that
For a Premier League game?
Absolutely. That is FC Kairat Almighty. But against Leeds, it'd be much different. That's why I'd still bring in Victor. So I don't know if Kai is fit enough.
So you're actually saying, right?
I don't know if he's fit
And
enough.
I'm really I'm going to be honest about this. Right?
Yeah.
I think this is a complete, what's the word I'm looking, reset.
Yeah. I think so as well.
Get some minutes for certain people
Absolutely.
like him,
Yeah.
And I'm telling, maybe if things don't work out against Leeds, and God, I hope they do, but if they don't, the game against Chelsea is not a rest. That's people being dropped then.
What, the semi-final? Second leg?
Because we've got Leeds, and then on the Tuesday we've got Chelsea.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Right,
Okay.
so
but it's a squad though, isn't it? So.
I know it is a squad, but there are people going to be in last chance saloon as far as I'm concerned.
And those are?
Those are Martin Odegaard, Trossard.
Yeah. That's Gabriel M1. So Leandro's over there.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying is, that, he's on the side. But I think that
even though how well he's done this season, because he has done really well, Leandro.
But he's not played well the last few games.
Yeah, but that's but overall, his contribution has been positive, hasn't it?
Very much so. But at the end of the day, you can't because what you've done. I was a good player 20 years ago, but I'm not going to get a game now.
No, yeah, but
you've got. Listen, you cannot be. You're being a little bit too sentimental here. Like ruthlessness has got to be. If you're not playing well, there's got to be consequences.
Yeah, fair enough. But it's not sentimental. What it is also remember, because I think, and I'm not saying you are, I think one thing we mustn't do is panic. There should be no panicking. Because that to me is a
great point.
Thank you. It's a freak result. But I'm looking at what the players have done, what the team have done this season, and they've been nothing but exceptional, in my opinion. So, obviously, we're disappointed, but it doesn't mean we throw
a Trossard out or a Martin out.
Yeah, or even throw what's the saying? Throw the baby out with the bathwater. We can make changes, but it doesn't have to be too many wholesale changes because this team has still been positive because we wouldn't be where we are now. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's not firing up front, Ty, is it? No goals in the last. None of them have scored in the last 13 games, apart from Gyökeres from a penalty.
Fair enough.
Right?
But we're still top of the league by 4 points, so we must be doing something right.
Yeah, but you're not going to sustain that, are you? If you're not scoring goals, can't keep relying on set pieces.
No, but set pieces have been brilliant.
I'm not knocking. I'm not. And do you know what? I'm not having I'm not knocking that. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, somewhere along the line, either Gabriel Martinelli, Madueke, Trossard,
or Bukayo,
Jesus,
Saka.
One of them's got to step up. Declan. Realistically, that three in midfield, which is Zubimendi, Declan Rice, Odegaard, that's what's been our main midfield.
Yes.
That is all going to be rested going into the Leeds. So there's no excuse.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah,
they've
fair
got
enough.
to perform.
Yeah, absolutely.
And on the back of that, this is a good opportunity for these guys who's ever taken their place.
It's a massive opportunity for maybe not for Christian. Christian has been brilliant, even though he's playing a centre back. He's been brilliant, and it's a massive opportunity for Kai. A big chance for Miles, a big chance for Eberechi as well, and maybe a bit of an opportunity for Noni as well, to show why they should at least, the very least, play a part in the Leeds game, if not from the bench. is what I'm
Exactly
saying.
that. Well, there you go. That's our team that we've predicted.
Yes.
That's not saying that
We know what Mikel is going to do.
Mikel's going to do, like. But listen, when I look at that team, that's that whole back forward, apart from Calafiori's being rested.
Yeah. So it's a whole new back foot.
Timber, you know, you
Gabriel
can't.
M2,
We're in a
William.
position where
we can, and
we
that's the thing
can, and
about
other teams can't do this.
Fantastic squad. We could not have even have dreamt
Complete midfield
of doing
change.
this last season. Exactly. And that's the thing. But like
And if I be really honest, a complete change from up front as well.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work, we will be here next week making changes for the Chelsea game.
Well,
If it don't.
and
Listen,
for the Leeds game as
before
well.
we do that, the Leeds game's going to be very interesting. I'm
will be.
actually looking forward to seeing what happens in this game.
Yeah,
And then making decisions. Be
Yeah.
interesting what we're going to go for in a game against Chelsea, like,
Yeah.
you know. So, sorry, against Leeds,
Leeds,
which is a
yeah.
massive game.
Massive game. But they're all massive games. But to me, like I said, I wouldn't get too concerned. It's a freak.
I like that. I like it that you're not panicking.
No, because I'm seeing what we're doing there. We're still in a fantastic position, and we mustn't forget that after one fluky, lucky, freak cheating result.
Yeah, all right.
In my opinion.
In your opinion, yeah. I mean, listen, I
In my
think at the
opinion.
end of the day that result was always going to happen. And, you know, 2 wonder goals from them beat us. We didn't play well.
We didn't play well.
We've got to step it up. And we've got to find a way of breaking down these blocks. And listen, to me, they're very difficult to do. It's not easy to do. And we're finding it a little bit tougher than that. And every single time, listen, coming down here today on the radio, that every single team is doing it against us. It's not like, you know, I mean, people go, Arsenal ain't that entertaining. Well, that's because the other teams are putting in low, you know, Man United come with a low block. Yes, and Man United, by the way, great performance from that. They were time wasting after 15 minutes. That just shows you.
This is what I'm saying, and that's why at half time it was 2. It should have been 12. It should have been 27 minutes. Should have been added on, not 7.
Oh, okay, that's another story. But what I'm saying is, we've had Man City. We've gone wherever we've gone. Teams are putting in banks of 4 and all that. So banks of 8. So we're going to have to find a solution of doing that. I don't think
that's what Kairat will
by
do.
the way, Zubimendi, Rice, and Odegaard
yeah.
is the answer in low blocks. I don't. I think
so. Then what would you be the answer then?
I think you've got to play Eze and Odegaard, or Eze and more like Eze and Zubimendi and.
Okay, so you say Martin plus Eberechi.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or even, you know what I mean, try something different. Kai Havertz and maybe a Kai Havertz and a Eze, or Kai Havertz and an Odegaard coming off of closer to Gyökeres or whatever, like, you know.
So if that's the case, then where would you put Eberechi? In the number 10 or on the?
I play 2 10s.
Okay.
When we play.
Interesting.
When we play low blocks, I play Eze there.
Yeah. And Martin
Odegaard there, or Kai Havertz there. That was what I'd do. So I'd have 2 holding midfielders there.
Yes.
So you obviously got to get back and all that.
Yeah.
But at the end of it, we've got to look at playing a different system.
Yeah. Because that's what Kairat. That's what Kairat would do. That's what Chelsea would do. That's what Leeds would do.
And I'll tell you what, it's a perfect opportunity to play a training game, if you like. You know,
with respect to FC Kairat, our mate.
To say, like, you know, and use that as a training game where you could probably maybe play.
Experiment.
Yeah,
absolutely. And when would you ever have a chance to do that in the Champions League? Never
ever.
All Saints.
So you can do that and maybe
All Saints League. Yeah. Never ever. Yeah.
All Saints. There you go, like, you know. And also we could probably do it against Wigan, where we could just see a little bit.
That too, exactly. And like you say, Lee, like we say, and when you have this luxury, you have to take it. You must take it.
Yeah, and listen, the one thing I will say when people go, like a little bit of luxury, the FA Cup, there's still consequences if you don't perform, because you can still get knocked out.
Yeah,
but this
exactly.
Game here
is a free hit. It's basically a free hit.
It doesn't matter if we come, whatever happens.
Well, it does, because if we can win, we'd be the first team to win.
Yeah, but does it? Yeah, but in the bigger picture,
it doesn't really.
We come first or second. It doesn't change anything.
It's true. You're right. Yeah,
it doesn't matter if you come first or second. There's no gain between first and second.
Yeah.
Right.
It's true.
So from this point of view, you can be a little bit more relaxed as a training effort. When you play Wigan in a couple of weeks' time, there is a consequence that if you don't perform, you could
but even if we don't perform, without respect, I still think we'll be
of course. You know what I mean?
With respect to Wigan,
but with this one there,
it's a free hit.
There's a free. It is exactly.
And they can put themselves in the manager's thinking. They really can.
That is exactly it. A performance that can get the manager thinking. Let us know who you think should be starting, and are they playing to start against Leeds? I want to know that.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Well,
I hope they are. I hope they are.
Listen, Ty, thanks for coming on. Always a pleasure.
Thank you very much. Thank you to the Predicted 11 for inviting me. Any prediction, or is it too early for a prediction?
Oh, that's
for
a
the
good thing.
Kairat
What are you
game?
going for, Kai? What are you going to go? That's a good thing.
Oh, I'd love to go for. Actually, you know what? I don't really go big. But I don't want to disrespect Kairat, but I'm going big because I want the players to have a performance. So I'm going for us 5, hopefully FC Kairat Almighty 0.
I'm going to go 5-0 as well.
Okay. Okay.
And I think that's the least I expect.
Okay, absolutely. Couldn't even be more. Absolutely. How do I always get his name in it?
Oh.
But yeah, that's what I'm going for.
So where we going on? Put the predictions in, what you think. What do you think? I'm going to say, there's a little question for you. What is the least you expect from this game? Like, you know, like say if Arsenal won this 1-0, would you be disappointed? Or would you...
Disrespect. Right. The least I expect, the very least I expect with respect to FC Kairat Almighty is 3, exactly.
Right,
that's the least.
So put that in there, what you think, like, you know what I mean? What you think is acceptable?
Yeah, the least.
An acceptable win, like, you know?
The least.
Listen, I'll take any sort of win at the moment, like.
But with respect, but not against FC Kairat Almighty, because on paper we should really bury them. And that's what we have to do to show that we're back, we're ruthless, and we mean business.
That's what we want to be. We're going to be back after the game, looking for the Leeds game, which my God's going to be a pressure game for us.
Pressure, what pressure? We can handle the pressure.
I don't think I'm going to be sleeping going towards Leeds and back.
I can't believe
Especially if you're in a car.
Mr. Cecil G, the legend. And I didn't even know he was here. And he's just so quiet. Wow. Well, the thing is, let me tell you something about Cecil.
There's a reason why he's quiet, like, you know what I mean? Because
no, but Cecil,
been giving it mouth the last.
Yeah, no, Cecil's cool. Cecil's cool, but like Cecil being quiet is the humility for the people that know him that he shows and the fantastic person he is. So big up Cecil G.
Right, anyway, obviously Cecil treated him to breakfast last week.
Well, no, he did actually.
Guaranteed.
Actually, no, he didn't. But listen, Cecil's cool. Cecil's my homeboy, and Cecil's a really lovely person. And there's not enough.
Those Man United fans don't know, are they?
Lovely what? They're lovely. Were they lovely when they lost?
Yeah.
So I'm worried about them.
We're out of here. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Take care.
Good luck to all our teams. Peace.